I'm almost halfway through the first season of owning the club that I support, Grimsby Town. Where we've had a rocky time, we are close to the playoffs, but I still want more from the manager in charge. As last time out, I told him we need a youth player, as the ones we currently have aren't the best. So today I expect our manager to agree with me and get a youth player in before it's too late for him. Yes, it's a new week right here, Monday. What a better way to start the week off with a game against Wrexham. And of course the Grimsby to glory, as we are looking at the ratings to start off with. A lot of players getting better, which is just what you want to see. But the main thing we want to see, of course, as we just spoke about right there, and at the end of last episode, is this academy where we do have Nathan John. He's gone up 4 ratings. He's now 16-year-old, so he can be promoted to the senior team right now. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. I've gone and promoted him to the main team. He's got the little kid on there, and he's got plenty of competition. As one of the players competing actually wants to speak to David Artell, it is Callum Ainley, the right winger behind Pasalic, who says, "Boss, what are you doing? I thought I was second in this team. You're bringing another winger in, and that's just going to decrease playtime." As Artell replies, "This is what the board wants, so if you're not willing to put up with it, you know where the door is." And that's not the greatest thing to see. You can see it's made him a bit unhappy, and he's only got a 6-month contract, so that's a bit of an awkward scenario. Little bit of fragility shown right there by the manager, as Callum Ainley should be in the team. There is Pasalic in there, but he's absolutely shattered, which to be fair gives John an opportunity. He's going to be in this team, which to be fair, going into Wrexham with, I'm not feeling the most confident. As actually one change I've just made, Thomas Holy in the goal. Forgot to put him in, as can we do the double over Wrexham? Smith with the goal, the right back we just brought to the club. We have beaten Hollywood twice. Get in there, Mariners. You absolutely love to see that to start off with, as it's back to the BSM trophy. We are first in the group, a group with Reading and Mansfield. Pretty good going here, as I haven't introduced the games. The last month for Grimsby has been absolutely solid. As the next month we've got that game against Blackpool in the Cup, and then we travel, or no, Watford travel to us. FA Cup fever with the championship team right there and a couple of winnable games. And of course we are in January. Gonna be a bumper month this one, as we've changed heavily for this game against Blackpool. We are top of the group as it stands, as we still win the game. I genuinely love Harry Clifton and of course Kieran Smith, which puts us through to the local derby. So excited about this one. In the BSM trophy we have drawn Lincoln City away. You could not write this. Smack bang in the middle, so we're definitely going to be playing Watford, and then Lincoln City today alongside a transfer window, which we have 411k for. It's not much money, to be fair, so if we had to sign a player, preferably a striker, we'd probably have to get rid of players. The most expensive one to sell would be Marko Pasalic. Could we cash in on the Croatian? Or could we cash in on a player maybe out of contract soon? Denver Hume, he's out of contract. And of course, the unhappy Ainley. We're going to have to see how this goes. It's excitement on all cup fronts, as John is on the bench with Campbell, of course. As it's time to play a championship club, test our wits with the usual lads in the team, hoping to cause an upset. If this game happened in real life in the FA Cup, well, hopefully in the league one day, I'd be there in my season ticket spot, as it's an icy one as well. I mean, we are used to playing in the conditions at Grimsby, not the snowy conditions, but more the sea air wind, if that's even a thing, as they've come to kit clashes as well. It's going to be a very difficult FA Cup game. Guessing they've got a main team out. As an early free kick for them, I wouldn't be surprised if we defend in our game, to be fair. That is Junior Firpo whipping the ball in. They've got their decent players out, as we need to get out to them. They're trying to dribble through us very slowly, maybe trying not to slip, as the first shot in on our goal. Good save by Thomas Holy, though, as a free kick for them right now. They're getting a lot of free kicks. That's a good block, as of course we're going to be under pressure, but a big win right here would be very good for the budget. Not this season, maybe next. As they're running at us a little bit here, they've managed to get the ball through to Bio. A good save from Thomas Holy. Nice one, big checkman. Seeing out Watford, as that's a brilliant ball over the top. Right, we're not going to get many attacks, so we've got to try and use them. Poor cross in all fairness, though, as we've got to try and turn with Danny Rose. Danny Rose hits it out. That's a good ball towards Malarkey. A brilliant header onto Curtis. This is good stuff. Pasalic back into Thompson. Thompson keep on running. And it's going to be Thompson to strike. And he has scored straight past the keeper. I think it is Bauman in goal. Or not Bauman. Backman. I don't care. Grimsby 1-0. We beat Luton of the Championship last year when we faced them. Watford's rivals in real life, of course. And that is a brilliant goal from Curtis Thompson. As now all we've got to do is keep them out for the rest of this first half. A dodgy tackle or slide or attempted tackle, but get in there. That is a brilliant tackle. You could just see the timing was timed to perfection, and that is amazing from, I believe, Harry Clifton. And straight into the second half here, and oh, that's Clifton again, and that is not a good tackle, and it is going to be a red card. Bloody hell, Harry. I mean, that is so reckless. What am I doing? Or should I say, what is Harry Clifton doing? Do we change it now? I think we've got to. We've probably got to take a striker off soon, unless Danny Rose can have an impact. 2-0, and then we're in the clear. Oh, but the chip didn't work, and now they're going to come at us down this line a little bit here. Ball whipped into the middle. Oh, it was a bad clearance. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan at all, as Vernon on the ball. He's going to be coming off in a second for another midfielder. As we're doing decent, we are surviving with 10 men against Watford here. 20 minutes to go. Get us through, as that's a brilliant tackle. Oh, but the pass was terrible. He's passed it straight into Emmanuel Dennis. That is a good tackle, though. And Charles Vernon to try and run this. He's got the overlap from Hume, the out-of-contract Hume, of course, onto Danny Rose, who might look to try and get it across the field. No luck there, but we're still keeping the ball off Watford. They've been very poor attacking-wise. As hit Danny Rose. That's a brilliant ball onto Danny Rose. It's going to be a congested month of fixtures, especially when we're still going on 2 cup fronts. As get the tackling right there. And we have beaten Championship Watford. Immediately after the game, the media siding with David, saying that was such an amazing performance from the Mariners. And he says the usual, saying it's not about the cup, it was a big day for the football club, but the league is still priority. What these lads have just done is nothing short of phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant result. But we need to build on from it, especially in the league. But do we see who we get in the cup next? It's only showing Lincoln. We'll have to wait for that surprise. As in the meantime, a bid. And this bid's in for John, who hasn't played much, but they are offering a good left back. Right, I'm going to have to think about this. Not going to be hasty to accept or reject. As instead, it's the next game where we draw with Walsall. A 1-1 draw. And to be fair, that's the first time in ages we haven't won actually in our simulated fixtures. Not disappointed, I expected it, as this is the team for the Lincoln game. You can see heavy changes, including a first start for Pike. It is a derby, of course. I do want to beat Lincoln, but I want to give other players a chance. And I know Jono's going to take this chance. As that's right, he starts this game, a derby game with a youngster. It's always written in the stars they might even score or assist in them. As how we're going to get off to a start here? I mean, it's them on the ball. They are the team in the league above. They should be better as they're dribbling slowly at us. It's a good tackle and another good one if it's not a penalty, which it doesn't look like it is. But still, we need to keep them out as they're on the edge of the box, getting closer. Kieran Green. That's a green tackle. That is definitely a green tackle. Giving a penalty away immediately in a derby. It's not an important derby, but you just don't give a penalty away. As it's Eastwood, the backup now against Walker as he saves it. Very good stop, as now can we get a bit of form together ourselves, please? A run from Campbell on this low side right here. He's going to whip it looking for John, who I am really trusting in this game. Very, very close to that goal that I spoke of. Should have got it right there, as still Kieran Green. Come on, make an impact, get that penalty. Given away out of your mind as Rekil Pike. Very, very close from Pike, as now it's Malarkey running with the ball. Our right back / left back. He's going far with this one. Does like a goal in real life, as it looks like they're going to like a goal here. And yep, we just moved completely wrong on that one, as it was Freddie Draper with the goal, and it's not that heartbreaking. We go into half-time, 1-0 in the BSM. So yes, it's the name that makes it not so heartbreaking, as Curry misswings at that ball. As if this was the league, I'd be very disappointed. I'm not that disappointed, in fact. I'm going to make some changes with Marriott coming on. Another youngster who I am looking to take the opportunity with. We've got 2 youngsters on the wings now. As Marriott straight into play, could he maybe find John at the other side? I mean, I'm not going to cross it just yet. Coming into the middle of the park, as it's a pass into Greeny. Very, very close as we keep on going, though. We've got a corner right here. Edge of the box into Curry. Curry with a ball into John again. John onto the edge of the box. And Malaki to strike it. Very good passing in that one, but still no goal, as we're at the end of the game right here. And Rodgers. It's another penalty to Lincoln. Maybe need to stop sliding. I just can't help it. It's just like a thing I cannot help, as we lose in the BSM. And shortly after, Artel is asked, how do you feel about losing to a local rival? And he says the same as me. It doesn't matter much, because it's the crap trophy. I mean, I wouldn't have put them words in, and to be fair, why aren't we doing better in the league? You can slag that trophy off all you want. We are still below the playoffs. And also after that game, the John deal expired, as actually, I really do want to keep him. Did very well in that last game, but comes out for Pasalic onto the bench, as it's a 2-0 win over Harrogate. Danny Rose, the double scorer, as he's got 10 goals for the season now, and Clifton in second. As hang on a minute, do we have our cup run drawn? Oh my days, it's Arsenal. Oh my days. Right, we've got to go straight into this one. How are we going to do against the Gunners? I mean, I feel like I should make a bigger deal of this. We are just pushed straight into it. As long as we don't concede straight away, I can't believe this has started. I feel so rushed into this one. I didn't want to mentally prepare anyway. I just wanted to get straight into the game, as they've hit the post again, and they've struck the other post. Oh my days. Just get rid of it, please, as Thomas Holy dives on the ball. We're in for a long day here. Just enjoy the day, lads, as all my days. A double pass. Gabriel Jesus into Lewis Kelly, the youngster. Gonna be a long day here. I just thought running straight into the game would maybe take my mind off of things, but obviously it hasn't done. Just one goal would please me. Come on, we're 20 minutes into the game now. Arsenal not really threatening. A ball into Tomiyasu, who we tried to dribble away from, but Tomiyasu's kept the ball. And that, my friends, is how you cross a ball in. Drilled across the deck. Because come on, just get one goal back, please, Pasalic. Shoot on sight. He has forced a save out of Hine, who got the ball straight up the field, though. And it's Martinelli with the ball forward. Gabriel Jesus. 3-0 before half-time. This game is flying away from us, as still we've got the ball into Jesus again. Don't let them get 4. Don't embarrass us. Back heel into Jesus, who's got it in the middle to Martinelli. Sidestep to the side. Good save, Thomas Holy. As we just need to keep on going and see the half-time whistle arrive. We've managed to tackle their player in the box. Almost fell back to them. Doug Tharm with the clearance. And Arsenal are just too good for us. Just try and settle down and enjoy the occasion, as I've put Nathan John on now on the wing. Of course, I want to keep him, so I've got to play him at some point. Good tackle by Doug Tharm, and here he is, getting on the ball. It is Nathan John on the ball. He's going to cut inside and give it to Danny Rose, who sees the goal there. And Danny Rose scores against Arsenal. Oh my days. We have got the goal against the Gunners. Brilliant scenes, as now we just need to keep them out and get 2 more, if that is even possible. Martinelli with a quick spin, and it's already back to 4. Great. Back to 4-0. That's just what I wanted to see, but still we carry on going. I just want to test Nathan John a little bit. Try and maybe get him in the shop window again. That is a brilliant little dribble. Had to be siphoned down by their defence, which is kind of a backhanded compliment, but Arsenal through again now. Gabriel Martinelli. We have been comfortably beaten. Let's just act like this game wasn't here. It was just a tester, wasn't it? It's going to end 5-1, and that, my friends, is our FA Cup journey over. As Artel after the game, not asked about the result, but asked about Nathan John, who he says was brilliant, and he was spoke to at the game about a potential transfer. As this is what he must be talking about. Nathan John bidded on from Anderlecht of Belgium. Oh, it is difficult, because I asked him to keep youth players, but then selling him would make big money for the club. As Artel comes to me to ask, what do we do in this situation? Anderlecht want John, but you want me to progress you. So I say, let's try this. Try and get more money out of Anderlecht, and if they don't pay more money, don't sell him. So it's straight into negotiations. 950 with a 5% sell-on clause sounds very good to me. Will they accept it though? No. They're walking away from John. Right, I am fine with that. They've missed out on a bargain. Looks like Nathan John's staying, but for us, we need more, and I'm thinking about a striker. First one's Josh McGuinness. Of course, we don't have much money, and always a pre-contract. Right, Jaden Stockley. He looks affordable, as I'm giving Artel the cash to go out and try and get this striker. Just a little bit, of course. He's an old man, but experienced. And it looks like contract negotiations have gone smooth as well. Jaden Stockley, our veteran striker. As it's going to be healthy competition now between him and Danny Rose. Yes, I understand they're both 30, but we didn't have the biggest budget this year. Plus, we focused on defenders, and we've got plenty of them. So, in terms of depth, I'm finally happy. As of course, I'm rooting for Rosie more than anyone else in this squad, as there's a ball up to him. Tackled, but keeping it, and get this pass off, please. There we go. Round the corner. Back in. Just back in now again. It's going to be Matty Wolf trying to hit one, and it falls to Danny Rose. This is a huge highlight, and out to Harry Clifton. Gotta be a handball. Nothing given, though, and we will just play on, I guess, as Matty Wolf trying to run around his man. Brilliant work from Matty Wolf. Trying to hang that ball up like it's in the Louvre, as this is a good ball for them, though. Gillingham's first chance. We've missed the tackle. I need to top sliding in, but now they've got the right side of us. And they finished it off. Unbelievable. As we might not even get us draw here, which we usually get in the simulations. Head that on. Green. Just put it in the net, man. Is it that difficult? I don't think so, and that has cost us 1-0 to Gillingham at Blundell Park. As has all this cup drama and signings and Nathan John business distracted us from getting into the playoffs. As I'm hoping not, still back to the simming as we beat bottom of the league Sutton, Pasalic with a goal. Look who decides to turn up finally at the end as Vernon the other winger. We beat Doncaster in the derby. Brilliant result that, as I just thought I'd keep simming as we get a draw against County though in the triple header simulations. They're not doing as bad either. I mean, we've just gone unbeaten in all three. Pasalic with another goal and Danny Rose. Brilliant work, although it's not a win. I don't mind it. We're 2 points off Tranmere and all the teams above us have played games extra than us. So this final game of today, if we can get the win, I believe we'll be in the playoffs. As who have we got here? It's Swindon, okay. The Charlie Austin Swindon, the team we capitulated at the start of the season to. Hopefully we can get revenge upon, as it will put us in the playoffs. Not with like passes like that, Harry. That is stupid. But a crossing opportunity. Clifton with the ball as Weiser hit that with his right foot. There was Danny Rose for the left foot. Decision making, man. As oh no, it's a penalty. Come on. Big Thomas Holy has saved plenty of these this season, and he saves another one. Great block, as we can't afford to lose the ball. The highlight will go over as it's Clifton in the middle. He's looking through the middle. Curtis Thompson, can he just keep the ball right here? There is Pasalic on this wing, who tries to get past his man and hits the post. Unbelievable, as they've just hit the crossbar in the second half. It's all happening here right now. Keep them out, please. We need to get a tackle in. That's a better one from Green. Still not won the ball, though. Good save, Thomas Holy. He's getting better now. We had a bit of an off game against Wrexham in the last episode, of course, as Thompson get across. Absolute cruncher of a tackle, which I thought would end the game, but we do get another highlight here, and it's Kieran Green with a chip over the top towards Campbell. Could we get a last-minute goal here? It's Campbell cutting inside and hitting his own man Stockley. Right, that is brilliant. It's going to leave us probably 1 point outside the playoffs with not many games left to play.